Welcome. This is Key Point on TV3. We're live on 3FM 92.7. We're also live on TV3 Ghana on Facebook, DSTV channel 279, all across the world on 3news.com. I am Albert Quarm. On behalf of the rest of the team, welcome to Key Point. My guest to start the four-part conversation that we have on this critical issue, because it borders on the soul of this country, natural resources, is one person who has been captured in this report as well. The Honorable Joseph Albert Quarm is the former member of parliament for the Manson Kwanta constituency in the Ashanti region. He is captured in this 35-page report by Professor Kobna from Pomboating. He is with me in the studio. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Let's go into the details of this report, which borders on you. Okay, we're going to show it. I think it's on page 13, 14. Let's take a look at it. Let's put it on the screen. Okay, and specific detail in there that talks about you using your position to acquire multiple dozens of large-scale concessions in Manson Kwanta, where you were the member of parliament, and then also another position that you said. Let's put it on the screen. That's you, correct?
Yes.
Yes. It says, it is on the record that the activities of some senior members of the new patriotic party accounted for the anger at community levels. Honorable Joseph Albert Quarm, the former member of parliament for Manson Kwanta, exemplifies such individuals. That's what the report says. It goes on to say, next page, this is a member of parliament for the Manson Kwanta constituency in the Ashanti region, and at the same time, a member of the Minerals Commission board. You used your position as a member of the Minerals Commission to acquire several dozens of large-scale concessions in your district, ostensibly for community mining purposes. You ended up selling these concessions to private individuals, including party members, for 200,000 cedis per concession. This infuriated the party in the constituency. So during the 2020 primaries to select a candidate, the electorate voted against you, the sitting MP at the time, who was more resourced. You had more money than other candidates. Although there were allegations that you camped delegates and attempted to bribe them, you lost to a lesser-known individual who did not have as much financial muscle as you did, Mr. Quarm. In fact, that's where it borders on this area. Let's establish this. You were the member of parliament,
yes,
when this report was put together, correct?
You mean I was a member of parliament when this report was put together? This report was put together, I think, on the 19th of March, 2021, when I was not there.
Okay. But the facts in there, first off, that he says, per this report, you acquired multiple concessions of large-scale, that's mining areas. That's what you see there.
My brother,
is this the case?
My brother, that is not true. That is not true. It is a blatant lie.
You don't own a concession?
I don't have even a single concession. Apart from that, you look at the report. He says several dozens of large-scale concessions. Do you understand the word dozen?
It's 12.
12. Mm-hmm. So several means multiples of 12. So it means it can be 24, 144, or whatever. And here he's talking about large scales. Large scale concessions are concessions that have been operated by, let's say, Anglo Gold, Newmont, and others. That's what large scale concession means. But here is the case. I don't have even a single concession. Throughout my life, up to my age, I even don't own a concession. So why this report? Apart from that, you cannot make allegation without a proof or supporting evidence. If he claims that I have multiples of dozens of concessions, then he must come with documents from Minerals Commission to indicate that I have A, B, C, D concessions bearing my name. Apart from this, any investigative team can go to Minerals Commission, search for concessions around my constituency, and then go to Registrar General to find out those who are directors or owners of concessions within my district.
Does mining take place in Manson Quanta?
My brother, mining Manson Quanta constituency is a mining area.
Does illegal mining take place in Manson Quanta?
If you say illegal mining, for now, I will say yes or no.
What do you mean? It's a
yes or no to the extent.
It's a yes and no.
Listen, yes or no to the extent that if you come to, I'm part of Amansia West in Siana area, Asarikrum, Abrense, Kediago, Ekropon, Achadie, part of Achadie, right? As well as Antokrum, Bensaso area. That place has been designated by Minerals Commission as a small-scale area.
That's small, legal small-scale mining.
So if anybody wants to go and do legal mining, there's a large tract of land that has been created by Minerals Commission, which everybody can go and apply.
And get the small-scale mining license.
And get small-scale mining license.
Go and mine.
Exactly.
Okay. Apart from that, is there illegal mining going on in Manson Quanta?
Any mining that goes on outside the scope, are you getting me? Where it has not been created as a small-scale designated area without documents, may term as illegal.
I want to establish this because one of the accusations against you by your own constituents was that you were engaged in some form of illegal mining. Reason why they voted against you. That's why you lost the primaries ahead of the 2020 elections.
My brother, that is not the case. Let me use this opportunity to explain vividly to Ghanaians. You will recall that I was a lead advocate against illegal mining. Even now.
And so you were a lead advocate?
Yes, against illegal mining.
What were you doing?
Because I was not supporting illegal mining. My aim was to make sure that illegalities, those doing illegal mining, will get proper land, apply to Minerals Commission to get small-scale legal mining concession to mine. Okay. Now, here is the case.
So there was illegal mining going on in Manson Quanta, and you as an MP and a member of the Minerals Commission board decided that you're going to use your position to get them to legalize the illegality, correct?
Exactly.
So did you help anybody to get a concession in your constituency while you were a member of the Minerals Board Commission?
No, not at all. What I did...
You didn't help anybody in your constituency to get a mining license?
No.
From the Minerals Commission?
No, let me explain here.
No.
What I did...
you or did you not?
No,
You
I did not. What I did was as a board member, because our place is a Galamsey Prune Zone, it was laid before Minerals Commission that we must get an area, specific areas, where they can do proper, legal, small scale. That is where community mining started. Community mining started. So when Professor Frimpong Boateng was then chairman of the Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining, the Operation Vanguard and that of Galamsey were terrorizing our people.
Operation Vanguard and Galamsey
were
terrorizing your people?
Yes.
What do you mean by terrorizing?
Terrorizing. The fact is this. The place is a mining zone. But here is the case. There's no legal small-scale designated area, right? So the people have been doing their menial artisanal mining. You can call it...
Was it licensed?
No.
Did they have the license?
No, not at all.
So it was illegal?
Yes. But there was a ban. There was a ban on illegal mining.
Yes.
And the ban extended almost 2 years. So
Correct.
It was causing serious problem on all mining communities in Ghana, and not my place alone.
Okay.
So my as a member of parliament, my aim was to make sure that we get more small-scale designated areas for many people to apply, because it's because of non-availability of lands. That's why a lot of people are doing illegal mining. Are you getting it? That's one of the causes of illegal mining. Okay. So, when Honorable Asomachremi became Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, right, under his auspices, he made sure that Minerals Commission should create more small-scale designated areas where people can apply and get legal small-scale mining to mine.
Okay, so was this allocation prior to the period where these lands, because you mentioned some areas initially when we started this conversation, you mentioned some areas that were or have been designated for small-scale mining.
Yes.
Was this done by Asomachremi, or it was done before Asomachremi became minister?
It was done after Asomachremi became a minister.
All these areas?
Yes.
That you mentioned?
Yes.
That now have been designated for small-scale mining?
Yes.
Was done by
Asomachremi.
Before Asomachremi, your people were engaged, or some of your people were engaged in illegal mining?
Illegal mining.
And the mandate of the committee that Professor Frimpong Boateng was chairing was to help clamp down on illegal mining, correct? Correct?
Yes.
So if you say that they were terrorizing your people who were engaged in illegal mining, why would you say that as against looking at it as they doing their job of clamping down on illegal mining in your community?
Because they are Ghanaians. Though they have faulted, are you getting me? But it is
they were engaged in illegal.
Yeah, yes.
So why would you say you're terrorizing?
Yes. But the situation now is that it is the responsibility of Minerals Commission to create more small-scale designated areas for people to have access to lands to do legal mining.
But that does not mean that the commission or the committee doing its work is terrorizing your people who are engaged in illegality.
No, because about 60 to 70% of the menial job in the constituency is predominantly mining, of which I was even advocating that we change the status quo from illegal to legal. That's my position.
I get the point. What I want to establish is your description of the work of Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boateng's committee and the Operation Vanguard as terrorizing your people who were engaged in an illegality, because you have accepted that your people were engaged in illegal mining, some of them. And the work of the Operation Vanguard was to clamp down on that. So why do you say they are terrorizing your people?
My brother, because at some point they were extorting. It's because of the extortion from Operation Vanguard and Galamsey.
Who was engaged in that extortion?
Operation Vanguard and Galamsey.
Operation Vanguard
and Galamsey.
You mean the military personnel?
I'm talking about Operation Vanguard and Galamsey under Professor Frimpong Boateng. And it was an open secret. That is why at some point President dissolved it.
So you are saying that Operation Vanguard and Galamsey personnel were extorting money from people who engage in illegal mining in your constituency?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
And you can prove it?
My brother, it was an open secret.
No. Can you prove that they were extorting money
even when
from
you go
illegal miners?
Even when you Google, right? Even when you Google now, right? It was an open secret.
Because you are saying it emphatically on this program, I'm asking you if you can prove that Operation Vanguard people who were delegated to your constituency to clamp down on the illegal mining going on there were extorting money from the Galamsey operators in your constituency.
My brother, at some point, right? Even those people doing legal small scale in my constituency were attacked by Operation Vanguard.
So what did they do? If they were engaged in legal small-scale mining with the license, did they report it that they have been attacked by Operation Vanguard people?
They did.
And what happened?
They reported to Asmach Remy.
And what happened?
Because it was Asmach Remy who came to commission community mining in my constituency.
And so what happened after they reported to him?
Asmach Remy reported the issue to Frimpong Boateng to stop, because if you are to attack anybody, it should be those illegal miners, right? And not those doing illegal mining.
You're a member, or you were a member of the Minerals Commission then?
Yes.
It should concern you that, and you were a member of parliament of a constituency that you had people engaged in illegal mining. Shouldn't it have been of concern to you that they were destroying the environment, contaminating water bodies in your constituency, and so also help the committee to clamp down on illegal mining?
My brother.
Instead of describing their work as terrorizing the illegal miners.
My brother, let me tell you something. There was a ban on illegal mining, right? And the duty of Minerals Commission is to make sure we come out to see the causes of illegal mining. Are you getting it? It's because of non-availability of lands.
You've established that point.
Yes.
What I'm saying to you is, what did you do as a member of the Minerals Commission Board, yes, and a member of Parliament for this area that you have confirmed that some of your people were engaged in illegal mining? The Operation Vanguard were doing their job, clamping down on them. You describe it as terrorizing your people. So what did you do in your capacity as a board member of the Minerals Commission to help clamp down on illegal mining in your constituency?
Good. What I did was to make sure it was laid before the commission and the minister to have an area within the constituency right, to make sure there's a small scale designated area where the people can apply to do legal mining. And that was done. Are you getting it? Because there was no area that they can apply. Even as at now, as we speak, there are 2 bigger concessions in the constituency. One is at Nsiana concession, which is 26.88 kilometers square. And that of Antuokrum concession, which is about 16.80 kilometers square. My brother, look, as at about a month ago, that I checked from the net, for those that have applied for legal small scale, it looks as if almost every part of the, about 60 to 70% of the concessions, I'm talking about the legal area, are still there, which people haven't applied. It's like people are not interested in going through the process at Minerals Commission to apply for a concession.
Okay.
And I will encourage many people, right, to go through the normal process, through Minerals Commission, to apply for a legal small scale.
Mr. Quarm, is illegal mining still going on in Manson Quanta?
For now, outside the blockout area.
No, I'm asking.
Listen,
is illegal
outside,
mining is illegal mining going on in Manson Quanta?
Listen, for now, outside the blockout area, any mining that goes on, apart from the large scale concessions, Asanko and others, that one is illegal.
So illegal mining is going on in Manson Quanta today as we speak?
As at now, I'm not the one overseeing the activities of illegality.
You are a former member of parliament.
Yes.
You are still in the area, correct?
Yes.
I'm asking you, is illegal mining still going on in Manson Quanta?
Of course.
That's all I'm saying.
Of course.
I don't.
Of course.
You are going back and forth on this matter. Do you know that in your constituency, we spoke to a cocoa farmer who said that he would rather have illegal miners take over his farmland instead of mining as we're keeping cocoa or farming cocoa. That is the threat that illegal mining is posing to your constituency, destroying farmland and then also the water bodies that we're seeing. And instead of seeing that as a problem for the Operation Vanguard to also clamp down on, you saw their work as terrorizing your people.
No, that is not the case. What I said, because I was the one who started advocacy against illegal mining. I was the one who started it from 2010.
So if you are called before a commission,
yes,
can you prove that indeed the Operation Vanguard and the Galamsey people were extorting money from the illegal miners in your constituency?
No, the point is that they were attacking the people before this.
No, I don't understand. If you say they were attacking, were they trying to arrest them for being engaged in illegal mining? Or what do you mean by attack?
Attack. My brother, if you are a member of parliament and where the mainstay, the job of the people, right, that you are pretending is more or less about 60 to 70%, right?
Right.
Your duty is to make sure that you convert them from the illegality to legal. Are you getting it?
Good.
So right now, if at the end of the day, because to them, to many school of thought, even in Ghana here, because I started the fight against illegal mining, right? Everybody feels that I'm the one who has destroyed their business. All the illegal miners in this country feel that I'm the one who has destroyed their
You destroyed their business.
That's their perception. Because I started. If you go to Parliament, on 4th of March, 2017, when I became a member of Parliament, on the floor of Parliament, I gave a statement that we need to look into illegal mining and see how we can address that issue. To help the people within the mining communities.
Okay, good. I come back to the original question. You were saying that the Operation Vanguard people, because you're saying you started the fight against illegal mining.
Yes.
Or the campaign.
Exactly.
The Operation Vanguard was set up to clamp down on illegal mining. And so you were supposed to support them.
Exactly.
And you are saying that their work there in your constituency was attacking illegal miners. And what I wanted to find out from you is, why do you describe the work of the Operation Vanguard in clamping down on illegal miners in your constituency as an attack, and not they doing their work to clamp down on illegal mining in your constituency, which you say you are against?
My brother, if you are a member of Parliament, right, and every day you receive more than 10, 12, 13 calls, right, about Operation Vanguard going here, Galam stop going here. Meanwhile, the sad thing is that the perception of the people is that I, as the member of Parliament, is the one who is behind Operation Vanguard going around arresting people.
No, but they were doing their job. They were arresting illegal miners.
But that is the perception, because let me tell you something now. Let me tell you something.
So is that because of that perception that you're saying they are attacking the people?
No. The point is that even those people who had legal license working, right, were attacked.
And I'm saying to you that after they were attacked, you said they reported to the minister.
Yes.
Asumachreme.
Yes.
But those who were engaged in the illegality, who were coming to you, what did you do?
As for me, what I did was that I'm a member of Parliament. The only thing I can do is to make sure I contact Professor Frimpong Boateng.
So you contacted him?
I contacted Professor Frimpong Boateng.
For what?
That he should speak to his brother. Are you getting it?
Who's the brother you're talking about?
Asumachreme. Because they are all under interministerial committee to speed up the process of creating more small-scale designated areas so that our people can apply and do mining legally.
So did you tell them to stop engaging in illegal mining?
My brother, as for me, even 2010, I was the lead advocate.
No, the
fighting.
people who came to complain to you about the work of
that is
Operation
it.
Vanguard.
Yes.
Did you tell them to
That
stop?
is it. I told everyone that they should stop illegal mining.
Okay.
Because that was why I was advocating against illegal mining. I was a lead advocate against illegal mining.
So you don't own any large or small scale concessions?
Not at all. Not even one.
So nobody is having a concession in their name on your behalf?
No, not at all.
You haven't used your influence at the Minerals Commission to get a concession in someone's name, which actually belongs to you?
Not at all. Because even the community mining was established and commissioned by Honorable Asumachreme and Minerals Commission.
Is anybody who is related to you having any minerals concession in your constituency?
Look, let me tell you something.
No,
let me tell you something. We call it community mining.
Okay.
Community mining.
Okay.
So once it's in the town, definitely many people are my relatives.
Okay.
Those people who are my relatives, who so feel that they are above 18 years, okay, right, and can apply to do legal mining, can do so.
Did you facilitate the process of getting some of them the concession while you were on the Minerals Commission board?
Not at all. My aim was to make sure that the constituency have a small-scale designated area which people can apply legally.
So you did not help any of them to legalize their illegality?
Not at all. Legalize their illegality.
Okay.
Not at all. What I did was to make sure there's a large tract of land which has been created as small-scale designated area. One is 16.8 kilometers square. Another one is 26.88 kilometers square. I have to look. It has been gazetted, right? It has been gazetted. Let me check this one. This is one.
So the fight against illegal mining in your constituency failed?
You mean failed? Yes.
It failed?
Yes. Failed to the extent that I was not the one who was in charge of it. It was under interministerial committee for
but you
illegal
were the
mining.
member of parliament.
Member of parliament.
You also have some responsibility.
Yes, but the situation is that there's a committee who is in charge of it. So it is the responsibility of the committee. Are you getting
How did you help the committee to do their work?
How did I help the committee? I wasn't part of the committee.
No, but you were a member of parliament.
Member of parliament. But at some point, even when I brought an idea that all MPs, are you getting it? Under all MPs who fall under the mining communities, are you getting it? Right? Mm-hmm. To come together for us to meet Professor Frimpong Boateng to see how we can help. He didn't agree.
He didn't agree to meet you?
Yes.
Did he give you a reason why?
My brother, even after that, there's a letter here. The complaints that I made, right? He wrote back to me that I cannot tell him what he should do. There's a letter here, 19 February 2019.
What did he say specifically?
My brother, I was saying that it is the mainstay of job. I'm talking about small scale mining. So we have to find ways, right, of getting land for these people to do legal mining. Even before Asmachiremi came, are you getting it? But he didn't understand. He didn't agree to me.
Okay, so you have established that the fight failed.
Yes.
Because of actions and inactions on your part, and you say that the Operation Vanguard as well. Now, your name has been captured in this said report. Between 2021, March 19, and now, have you been invited by the presidency to answer questions about this report?
This is the very first time that I've seen this report. I don't have any knowledge about it.
Nobody has called you from the presidency.
Nobody
to ask you questions about this.
Nobody, and even this report, what he has captured there, right? What he has captured here, I do not have large-scale concession in my constituency. I don't even have a small-scale small-scale mining concession. So how can you establish that once I don't have a concession, right, I sell concession to someone? If I have a concession, then I can sell a concession to you.
So beyond this, you say you're going to advise yourself. What are you going to do?
What I'm going to do is I will let my lawyers write to him to retract and apologize. Other than that, we will go to court.
You go to court?
Yes.
Okay. We'll see what the presidency would also do, because now it has been established that at least for you, between 2021 and now, nobody at the presidency has called you about this. So the question was whether or not any action had been taken after this particular report was submitted to the presidency. There's now some evidence that, at least in the case of the former member of parliament for Manson Quanta, Albert Quarm, nobody contacted him to ask him questions about this. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, my brother.
And he is a former member of parliament for the Manson Quanta constituency, was then also a member of the Minerals Commission of the Republic of Ghana. You've heard him. all the issues that have come up, we asked on your behalf